What up? 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 Hello, hello. Welcome back to another stream. Yeah. Welcome back to another stream about this Lego 2. Let's see. Related videos. I don't really need a related video. Am I streaming right now? Oh, I am streaming. Can I do a related video to that? Nice. A little short. All right. All right. Let's start with Fortnite. Make sure my controller on so y'all ain't gotta see my hands. There we go. Let's start with Fortnite. I never played this game, but somebody requested it, so I had to oblige. I had to. And this is the new one with the Simpsons. I was playing it yesterday because obviously I'm trying to streamline these now. I don't want y'all just sitting in me watching me fiddle with settings. So test a bunch of games, then get on here and show y'all what's going on. But for now, we're gonna try Fortnite. See if we can get a little bit of optimized settings for this. Or show off what I did because I already finished it. So, let's see what we can do with Fortnite. Then we'll move on to something else, obviously. It looks a little zoomed out than what I'm used to. Let me zoom you back in. Yeah. Y'all like that? Or should I do it one out? Let's do it. Let's do this. That looks good. Alright. Let me turn on my performance matrix because y'all love to see it. Even though I can tell you till I'm blue in the faces. Good settings. But obviously y'all just want to verify for yourselves. I get it. Alright, so we're going to play a little bit of Fortnite, solos, show y'all what is working with on this thing. Oh, first let me cancel. I gotta show y'all my settings. What the heck wrong with me? Alright, first up, Fortnite. So we got full screen mode. We got full resolution of the screen. We have DirectX 12 on. We got, why can't I go to this? VSync is off. Frame rate limit is unlimited. And again, I usually play on performance. You can get more power or more performance out of it if you go to custom and go to 25 watts or 30 watts. 35 is not recommended by me, but you can do that too. I think 35 is wasteful because it's not really going to give you much more gain. The 25 and 30, you'll see slight differences and more stability in your 1% lows. But I honestly, I feel like I want power to be a steady 2 hours per game of AAA gaming. So I try to target on performance mode only. So that's what I'm doing here. And so let's take a look at these. So we got colorblind. I don't know what that stuff is for. I think, well, it's for people that's colorblind. Duh. Motion blur is at off. Let me turn this up a little bit so y'all can hear it. Matter of fact, maybe I don't want y'all to hear that. Hey, what are you talking about? Yeah, I turn it back up when I get in the game. Anyways, let's go to keep going down. I have custom set. We have TSR medium. We have temporal super resolution. So I'm using TSR because I just didn't think that the FSR was that great. So I mean, I just left it like what it is. So the and then again, this is Fortnite if you're just joining. TSR medium balance is fine. There's no reason for dynamic 3D resolution. I don't think that was worth it, so I just left it off. Ambient occlusion is on. Shadows is medium. View distance is medium. Textures are high. Effects are medium. Post processing is medium. I don't have the frame rate showing because I'm going to be using an overlay. This does make you lose performance, so just be aware of that if you're playing a bunch of games and you want a little bit more performance. The overlay does impact that. So that's the display. Then we go down to, well, that's pretty much everything. So we should be good there. And then we can go ahead and play a few matches, let y'all see what this looks like. In case you were wondering if Fortnite played well. Spoiler, it does. It's a very lightweight game, and you can get decent settings out of it. But in case y'all wanted to see it, I wanted to show it off, of course. Boom, 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 boom. This in this like starter area, man, it's like way worse than the rest of it because it's like, I don't know, everybody and their mama just sitting around with all their little costumes, doing all their little animation and emotes. But as you can see, we're sitting at around 81. And this is on the performance, so I think you'll have a great time. And if you want it to be even better, you can provide more juice to it. But really, like, you really need to be that strong for some Fortnite gameplay? I don't think so. All right, let's just jump down real quick. Now, I suck at this game. I don't play it for a reason. But I remember when they brought out Goku, I said, I got to get Goku. So I jumped on and bought one skin ever, and it was Goku. And are you seriously missing right now, buddy? Oh, this is a bot. Or am I the bot? Why am I ain't got no bullets? Oh, this junk's stupid. Let me just, yeah, that was a bot. I know that's a bot. Oh, I didn't turn it up. There we go. It's like, why can't I hear anything? Do I have a... What the heck was that? What is this game? Yep. I'm about to die. We got a chest right here. What do we got? What we got? A burger? What did that do? Oh, it's health. There we go. Bro, why is it hitting the wall? Oh, he about to hop out on me? Oh! play one more, but as you can see, this is very playable on the Lenovo 2. And if you weren't here, you can check out this stream to see the settings at the beginning. I'm on YouTube as well, so you can rewind it there. I think you can rewind on TikTok too now. I don't remember. I don't know. But you can rewind on YouTube 100%. We'll play one more. Don't worry, I usually lose pretty quickly. Who is this? What up? What up, Kanashi? Yeah. I haven't been active, or you haven't been active. I know I've been active. I took which one did I take off? I took I think I took Tuesday off. I got sick. So but I only stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday anyway. The rest of the time I'm just putting up shorts or videos. Oh, you haven't. Gotcha. Yeah, man. Get a little hectic for sure. Oh, let me see. I hear something. Dang, buddy. High school, you was the man, homie. Oh. I'm just gonna try to get some shields. I need some shields, bro. They right there, too. Not you getting popped too, trying to come see you, boy. Don't try to come see me if you ain't ready. I do got a pretty good gun, don't I? Is this one of those things? Yeah, it is, ain't it? Ain't nothing. I hear him. Alright, I'm gonna go get me some chugs. Some chugsters. Where's that stupid thing? Must be up here. Wait, what? Oh, I hit my limit? Really? Oh, with the small ones. They right. I guess I'll keep that for now. I can get rid of. Alright, let's go. Did everybody run away? I think these can make me still go up, right? Y'all can tell I don't play this game. All right, let's go. How many days will I have to try? That's a good question. I don't know, man. That's a long. That's a big ask. I wouldn't want to give you false hope. I'm more of a realist. Dude, Buddy was over here trying to get. He was trying to get. Now, why would I do that? I really need the band-aids. Alright, this is longer than I expected. I didn't expect to actually be doing okay. That's alright though. I do like this Homer Simpson vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you a bot. You a bot for sure. Oh my lordy! Alright, well. Bro using Bluetooth to play the game? What does that even mean, too? You at least gotta make sense if you're gonna assault me. Alright. Alright, let's see. But that's pretty much what I was trying to show you. The settings, again, before I end it, I mean, at least in this video or game, we at full screen. We got the full resolution, which is nice, but we are using a little bit of upscaling, so it's not technically the full resolution. VSync is off. We got DirectX 12. Let me see. Heat this a little bit. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so we got the we're on custom. We're using TSR instead of FSR. I don't think FSR is in here. We have balanced. We got the ambient occlusion on. We have reflections off, shadows at medium, view distance at medium, textures at high, effects at medium, post-processing at medium. We got FPS, all this advanced graphic stuff off because we can use the overlay. But again, this overlay also impacts the performance. So when you turn that off, you're going to get better performance too. Overall, Fortnite is very playable, and you can get some high settings to even get to like that full, maybe even close to 100 FPS if you wanted to drop more stuff down. But honestly, visually and the responsiveness of like 80 to 100, I'm not feeling the difference no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. So let's move on to the next game here. Can I just, what does sleep mode mean? Could just Alt F4 up out of here, but I ain't gonna do that. Dismiss. The amount of ads they give you before you can get into the game was insane. I was like, bro, is this normal? I think it is. So, no wonder they make a lot of money. Anyways, let's move on to the next. What up? Is it Jiggles? Jiggles? I'll be making me laugh with y'all names. What games am I showcasing today? I don't know yet. I got a bunch that I got loaded, but first up, I started off with Fortnite, and then we're gonna kind of go back to other ones that maybe I want to showcase. Well, the ones that I've been enhancing. I also did Grand Theft Auto. We can do that one next. I went through Grand Theft Auto. We got a lot of ray tracing with the Grand Theft Auto, so that's good. Um, really feels like the PS5. Well, it is. It's probably better than the PS5 version, to be honest. But really good fidelity on this one. We because it's a PS3 game, PS4, Xbox 360 game, and they did do that enhanced version, but their ray tracing isn't like as tough to run. So you can get some really good visuals around like the 50, 40 FPS mark. So you can definitely get it to 100 FPS if you want to, but honestly, I'm looking for PS quality, PS5 quality gaming on the go. So I need at least 2 hours, so I'll keep it at performance, and I also want some ray tracing in there and stuff like that. That's gonna tank performance. So if you're looking for high refresh rates, which I don't see why you would need that in Grand Theft Auto, you can definitely tweak it to be that. But my optimized settings or my settings or what I prefer will have more of a ray traced PS5 quality on the go. Uh, I probably will giggles. I probably will just do the same thing I did because I didn't do that before. Like this type of stream, I normally don't stream these. I just test and then just put it out. But because I do stream on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm like, why would I create videos around stuff I'm already going to be creating after? So yes, this will be the first one where you'll see each individual section cut up into a smaller video and placed on the channel outside of just having the full fat live stream sitting there too on YouTube. So yeah, you'll see them all. And you'll be able to kind of, see the ones that I played and didn't play there. So let's go ahead. Why is it not letting me select? Oh, there we go. All right, so let's go to our settings first. So we're going to graphics. Oh, let's do display first. No, that's not it. Graphics. Tripping. So we got full screen, 1920 by 1200. So the full fat resolution of the screen. We got 144 hertz refresh rate, frame limit off, VSync is off because you have VRR. So you should never have this on unless it's having some stability issues. Graphic presets, like I said, was going to be custom because I have some ray tracing on. I have ray trace shadows on high. I have ray trace global illumination on high. Ray trace ambient occlusion on high. I have ray tracing scene, BVH quality high. I do have FSR3 on, set to quality. So still give you a pretty sharp image. Quality is always going to be, I've noticed that quality FSR is really good on this handheld because of the higher resolution. So I still use that to get more performance back. Shader quality, normal. Texture quality, normal. I could put that to high, honestly. Let's apply that change. I gotta restart it. My bad. Every little setting. Every little step I take. That's why I be doing these before I jump on. Because some of this stuff need reboot. Some of this stuff needs to be like tested and going back to, and it's like that's not interesting to look at like this. I had to do restart the whole dang on game just because of me going from medium to high. Like, come on, man. I get it though. I guess they got loaded in. Performance may be different now. I haven't tested it yet, but I expect texture quality to not have such an impact because we have a lot of VRAM, and most of the time it's not supposed to impact much your VRAM usage, but in some cases I have seen it impact performance. All right, back to settings. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, first up, graphics, back to where we was just at. So we got 1200, 144 hertz, frame limit is off, VSync off. We have the ray tracing on with high settings for most. We ain't got no reflections, I turned off. We also have a where was that? Quality for FSR3. We have shader quality at normal, texture quality at high, anisotropic filtering at 8 times, particles quality at normal, tessellation is off, which, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna leave that off. Normal, normal, normal. Lighting quality is normal, reflection quality high, shadow quality normal. Long shadows is off, which honestly enables long shadows during sunset and sunrise. I feel like we can turn all this stuff to high, but I'm just leave it because I like where I was at. And honestly, I didn't find that the picture looked terrible. So I'm gonna start there. And then maybe in a later video, I will come back and show, like, I guess truly optimized, because right now I feel like I missed a few settings. But to me, let me lower the EVH here so y'all can see the quality. I mean the EV exposure value. Can y'all see that okay? Or is it too dark? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've owned the Lenovo Legion Go original, and I've owned the Steam Deck OLED, and I own both Switch and Switch 2. So I'm well versed in all these handhelds. So here we're getting around 40 to 50, and that was my target for this game because I wanted to push the graphics to give, and you obviously have a VRR screen, so don't be doing this if you don't have a VRR screen. But if you do, you can have it, toggle between 40, 48, and 60 and have a good experience because you're not going to be feeling those dips and those changes. So to me, I'm getting very much so better than the PS5 visuals on this game, and it's handheld. And I'm gonna still get 2 hours worth of battery. You can obviously push the performance if you want. You always can, and you can kind of get more performance out of it by just turning up your battery usage. I just don't find it necessary, and it kills the battery more. So you can get to a lock 60 at these settings if you just turn up the turn up the wattage. But like like I said, I don't see the point of that, to be honest. So I leave it where it should be in a handheld profile so that you can play it on the go. So to me, this here will play and feel really well. Shadow quality, visuals, you're going to have a good time. Let me turn this up a little bit. And as you can see, Let me steal some. Let me get somebody's car. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's for the demo. All right. Oh, my bad. I was trying to hit a little turn. You said the anisotropic filtering? Sometimes when I boost that up, I don't know, man. It's supposed to not touch your performance. But I feel like some of these games have some underlying effects that have happened that could cause it to be different. But maybe I'm just crazy. Because stability is really important to me, and I feel like sometimes. But this isn't fully optimized in my opinion because I can clearly get more performance out of this if I wanted to. But it's more so about what do you really need to be viewing. Is the anisotropic filtering going to really provide you much more of a cleaner visual? In my opinion, maybe. But this here, what you're seeing, is beating consoles any day. So I'm happy with that effect. As long as I can get there, I'm pretty much cool beans. So that's where I'm sitting. That's what I like. And we can run around and try to get some B-roll here. I haven't played this game in so long, man. I feel like it's time for me to go back and run through it since we got a delay on GTA 6 anyway. Might as well play it. This would be a good way to do it. But again, I know y'all like to hate on it. Why am I bringing up? Oh, nothing to do with PC handhelds. I don't think anybody's bringing up the Switch per se, no cap. I was talking to what other handhelds I owned, and that's considered a handheld. Do I have a weapon? I do have a weapon. Oh. Look, she just going to her job. He just trying to get across the street. But this guy just almost ran him over. Now he gets it. What's wrong with you, buddy? Road rage. Alright, keep going. You gotta get out of here. Scene too hot. Oh my goodness. Did I hit somebody? Can't be a pacifist. It's not playing GTA. I just wanted to get to some craziness so y'all can see if the frame rate drops below 40. It's not gonna drop below 40. It's very much so gonna stick around this window. But just in case, I want to show off what this looks like. I don't even know what mission I'm on. I'm on mission like 3 on this one. I remember I was so excited when this game first dropped. It looks a lot better now with all the enhancements too. So it would be a good time to go back and finish this game. Or, well, not finish it, but play it again. And this enhanced, like, visuals give you an idea what they're going to target for GTA 6, or at least try to get some ray tracing in there, because there's going to be a ton of ray tracing. I can't wait to see how they do it. Some things be like technological marvels when they come out, bro. Especially on those, you know, low powered hardware, not underpowering hardware. It's not like the latest, and they've been working on it for years, so you know they pushing it to its. Come on, buddy. You know what you doing all that for? Boom. What up, Raz? Appreciate you liking the videos. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely keep them coming. I'm gonna splice these lives up, so you guys can see it. Obviously, I'm recording as well, so y'all not gonna be getting the live stream visuals. You're gonna get the full fat 4K that I record at. But yeah, appreciate you liking the videos. Alright, we just driving around now, but let's get to the. I know how to get out the car. Get to this motel. Oh. All the animations they put in. Oh, let me go to. How do you get into the. Yeah. This is cool. I really like that they added this. You can be in. I actually own both of those games. Giggles. I have Metaphor Fantasio downloaded. I do not have No Rest for the Wicked downloaded. Whatever. It's a really good way to kind of get a good look at the visuals too. Now we could put the reflections on and everything, but again, I feel like yeah, we can probably get away with it, but I think the game just looks really good. So, let's turn on. Let's see what that looks like with the reflections on. Oops. Wrong buttons. I hit start. How do you get to your? There we go. It's like, oh, my brain was having a moment there. Graphics. High resolution. Let's just apply that change. Do I gotta restart? No. Look at that. The ray tracing look weird on here because it's like not meant for it, but I mean, hey, if you want it, there it is. It doesn't seem like it's like having too much of a drastic impact. We'll see when we kind of start moving around, but I think you can get so much more out this game too on this crazy little handheld and in portable mode too. It's not even like I'm pushing it. That's really good. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. And then we can kind of move on to the next game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, when these videos coming out, you can also add suggestions on what y'all want to see as well. I got $293 to my name. Brokey. Okay. Let me go to the game. Quit. Oh, you playing Metaphor Ring Fantasio? Man, the reason why I wanted this one is because I was so sick of and I think you can mod it, but the filtering, dude, like with the lines, and they just keep moving and moving. I'm like, why do they keep like they have like one of the worst anti-aliasing I ever seen, and I just like maybe I can mod it on this. It's obviously still there on the Legion Go 2 as well, but maybe I can mod it to get rid of that. That junk is frustratingly annoying. It's not like super bad. I'm like halfway through the game now, but I would rather it not look like that. All right, next up, let's see. Which one was I playing? Outlaws suck on here. I recommend GeForce Now. I don't know. I don't know what they did over there on the Switch 2 for optimization, but they definitely didn't do nothing for the PC. That junk sucks. No, it's like I don't know. It's not changing the settings for it, so it literally is broken almost. Like to the point where you don't get a good optimization for this game. And I'm not finna show that because it's just trash. Ooh, let's look at Sekiro. This is a game for us. The multiplayer in battle. The multiplayer. I already did the multiplayer in Battlefield 6. I did it on my FPS mode though. You can go check out that video. It's up on the channel. It's the live stream though. You got to go to the live stream and you will see it there. I did Battlefield. I mean Black Ops 6 and Halo Infinite. Oh, you already saw. You just want to see it again. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, you just said you found it. Gotcha. Cool. What the heck? Why is it not working? Sometimes this thing has like a problem with the FPS mode, or like with this mug being plugged in to the point where my controller will stop working. So I gotta like turn off FPS mode or restart the controller to get the priority. I guess that's what's happening. Like my priority is being switched, which is very annoying, especially when I'm trying to demo stuff. Like it really won't let me do anything. I got smudges all on my screen. Let me hit A. Yeah, it won't let me do nothing. Let me restart it, see if that fixes it. Oh yeah, you 100% can get a 60. And I'm in a big city right now. I started up for you. Don't worry, I got you. I started up in a minute. Once I finish this one, if they let me actually play it. I don't know what the heck is happening, dude. I know you have priority right now. So let me restart the game. I really hate when this happens. It's like Steam. I think I gotta go in and like, what? I don't know. It's like it's two different things like happening at once. I have beat the ape. I beat the game. I was gonna play a second playthrough, but I really have been playing. I still ain't got back to Liza P yet, so I can't be jumping back into Sekiro. I ain't even beat Liza P. I beat Berserker Kazan earlier this year, and I streamed all of that too. But that one was pretty tough. What the heck, bro? You frustrated me. You know that? You're really frustrated. frustrating me right now. Why is it going to this? What the heck, bro? You know what I'm gonna do? When this happens, and I'm interested in seeing what that full screen mode can do. Because if I start this up, sometimes it fixes my priority if I start it up through the Xbox full screen, not full screen experience, but just the Xbox app. Because you know now everything you do is up in here now. So, and this already gives you priority of what you want to play with this. So for some reason, it works better. So if I go to my library and then I hate how it looks. It's so ugly. That's why I like using Play Night. But I guess it doesn't matter if it actually works and the other one doesn't. Where is Sekiro? Yeah, it is a crazy surprise. That thing get right back up. Yeah. I got a mouse and everything plugged in just so I don't touch the screen. And then here we go. Still gotta touch the dang on screen. What is going on, Sekiro? You irritating my soul right now, dude. I turned the controllers into FPS mode to see if maybe I can just turn them off completely, but I normally don't have to do that. I usually can just turn it into FPS mode really quickly. It distinguishes between the two as like which controller you want, and it just works. I was acting like it can't do that. Now it's working. Okay, whatever. They just want to annoy me today. Okay, moving on. Let's continue. I don't even know where I think I'm just running around in these lower level areas. So let's first start with the settings. And I would recommend not turning on HDR in this game because it really sucks. It blows out all the colors, makes it look terrible. Don't turn it on. It's not worth it. So this is 100% the easiest one that you can probably get away with. And yes, it's sitting at 48. If you want to drop it down to high, you can. If you want to lower the resolution, you can and get to like 60. To me, my timing has become so second nature in this game for like parries and all that stuff. I'm okay where I'm at. So I just threw it to the max, threw on an rendering adjustment. So pretty much everything is at max. Yeah, there's nothing here that you could do that's higher. And it's at 1200p. And don't turn on HDR. I will show you what that looks like real quick, just so you have it in your mind. Don't turn it on. Where we are, sound and display. If you turn on that HDR, it just goes gray. And if you try to fix it with adjustments, there is no fixing it. It's just gray. I was like, why is it just gray? There's nothing you can do. The saturation blowing out. I said, this is the worst implementation of HDR I've ever seen in my life. So, turn it off. Adjust your brightness. I put it at 0 because that's where you want to be. And then that's it. And to me, this is a visual treat. And yes, it runs better than the I keep talking about like the PlayStation because I think that's a normal benchmark for people to understand that yeah, this game looks and plays significantly better than the PS5. Uh, so that way you understand that you can get console-like experiences on the go now. It is it is no longer a it's no longer impossible. Who am I fighting? Where you at? Why am I just throwing my stuff out? Oh, oh. I mean, I am fighting a bunch of lower level people though. What really surprised me was Far Cry. I thought that was gonna run really well. It does run well. It's just that it's like I don't know if I because I like uh started it up. We can talk about it when I get there. Anyways, this is Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. Max settings 1200p with rendering adjustments on, and this is the type of quality you should expect. The 18, 19 milliseconds to 21 milliseconds. If you can feel the difference, sure, get to that 60. Go ahead, Chi. Do what you got to do to get that 60. But for me, I like to play the game and keep it simple. So you can go in, change some settings if you want. You can always push more power to it. Like I said, you go into your custom and you just boost that power up to 25 ish. You'll be at lock 60. But again, I'm not doing that because it's a handheld, not a PC. Well, it is a PC. You know what I'm trying to say. I need at least 2 hours, 3 hours. This game should give you 3 hours. Hello? 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 And if you want it to be a little bit brighter, in case you feel like that's just too dark, obviously you can go into your sound display and make the adjustments as necessary. Maybe 2 is perfect for you. Yeah. However you prefer to play, is how you should do it. But Sekiro once was one of those games that had a little bit of a hard time running on PCs. Now it's optimized. Now we have the technology to run it in a portable state. So to me, this is what really the value of PC handhelds is all, or PCs is all about. Really, kind of take that notion of I bought a game a long time ago, and it didn't run that well on my system. Got me a new system. Now it runs great. So yeah, let me see if there's like something else I can do. Is there a boss maybe I can fight? I don't remember where I was at. No, it does not get hot, which is really surprising to me, Rosalo. It's not that it's not surprising because this thing does really well at low TDPs. So it shouldn't be surprising that it doesn't get hot. It's just the way that they have, done their fan and everything. Even when I'm running it at load, I can touch it and it doesn't feel hot. So to me, it's really outpacing the previous generation Legion go, because of just how much more of a pleasant experience it is, especially when it comes to heat control, sound, and everything like that. So to me, it's kind of outpacing the rest. What's up here? I done threw all my stuff thinking the other button is my jump. Or maybe not my jump, but my grapple. Oh, we got fire! Fire! Where is this? Oh, this is the burning. Is this the burning area? Is it? Yeah, it is. The burning, yeah. I remember this. And I think Buddy should be up in here dead, right? He should be dead. Still. Dang, this shot look clean, though. Like, I like their visuals and how they present their stuff. Oh, he is dead. What was this? This is my daddy, right? I can't remember in this game. Was this my dad? I don't remember. But anyway, this is better than PS5 quality. We're at 48, 53. We're at 18 milliseconds. That is more than enough for you to get your timing right. But if you need more, you can lower some settings, or you can lower the resolution. To me, this is just a good time. I'm not finna change nothing. So if I play this game again, it'd be at these settings. And if I get to a boss that I feel like, oh, I just need those 60 FPS, I need that millisecond down, turn the performance up, or lower. I would never lower the resolution, but it's up to you. It's up to y'all. I think optimizing is solely a person-to-person thing. It's all preference. But this here is a great experience at high fidelity. So let's move on to our next game. And Giggles recommended. So we're going to go ahead and go with Metaphor Refantasio next, just to show in the big city the type of experience you should be receiving with that game as well. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is a great game. Great game. And you know, if you don't like handhelds and you want to just well, I guess there's no getting around it being a PC. But if there is one thing that I know for sure, Microsoft want to make money. They're going to keep updating their Xbox handheld experience because they want two things to happen. They want that to be your default place to go for all your gaming, because they don't want Steam to be winning. That's period. They don't want Steam to win. So you know Xbox is going to continue to try to improve this Windows experience for casual players, people that don't want to have to tinker, don't want to have to deal with all the nonsense. They want you to sit here in this Xbox app or whatever that experience is going to be and be able to get access to all your games. So I think in 2 years, this is going to be a totally different experience than what you see today. And you're probably going to still enjoy this OLED panel with it, whatever they do, to me. Because I'm already getting PS5 quality stuff. PlayStation is not going to put out anything stronger than this. All their games are now being optimized for PC and console, which tells me if the PS5 handheld or the PS6 handheld not going to be stronger than this, I'm going to have an OLED screen with this VRR ability. It's future proofed a little bit. To me, I get it that some people say technology, you can never future proof it. But if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy something that makes sense. And I think that this is going to be an even better experience in 2 years. But let's go to Metaphor Fantasio and go from there. But Apex, yeah, the screen is the best. Period. It is. Ain't nobody gonna be able to match this quality. Not for no good price. It's just never gonna happen. Like, who's gonna do it? You think PlayStation gonna subsidize that much for y'all? Heck, you know, they ain't doing that. They're in the business of making money, not losing. I just don't see it's gonna ever happen. So I'm going to obviously test out the one when it come out, but to me, uh,
I trust this will suffice.
anyways,
God smiles upon
let me stop rambling. Let me show y'all what y'all want to see.
Oh, away with you! Back to your section, beggar!
Back to your section, beggar. that playing every time it load up is crazy. Like, why do I gotta see that every time? But they really want to emphasize the politics in this game. Anyways, I'm like 34 hours in. That's you know that's not even close. That's almost half. These games be like 80 hours. But this is let me go to my settings. I didn't optimize for this one, honestly. So you caught me a little off guard, but the graphics is 100% resolution scaling. I can drop it down to 75 maybe. But ambient occlusion is on, texture quality is high. Let me turn down this music. Texture quality is high. Frame rate limit is at 60. I don't know why I did that. Should be uncapped. Anti-aliasing, SMAA, which probably should be FXAA. And that's it. Let's see where we at first. I think we might have to drop the resolution a little to get to a 60. But I know 30 will be okay. Actually, let's see. So it's a lot smoother on here for sure. Like you're not getting what you normally would see in the drops. But if you want a 60 experience, I think you might have to drop to let's see. Let's go 75%. I'm keeping them texture qualities on. Ambient occlusion is staying on as well. It's getting 30 FPSs. So we're looking at 47-ish if you drop it down to 75%. Well, wait. You gotta make sure it stables out. 38, 40, 41. It's a little unstable. But honestly, I can't feel the difference just because of the VRR on the screen. And that's the big selling point for me on this one. I can't feel it, but let's say we wanted to get it. How do we get it to 60? Do I gotta go to 50%? Yuck. Let me see. Oh. My display is at 1200. Let's do this. Let's leave it at 100. And then let's go to display settings and let's do 1080p. Should still be in full screen mode. Oh no, it's messing up the ratio. Crap, never mind. I might have to do the other way. Because I can't do 1080p. They don't have. Oh, they got 1050. Sorry, I didn't see it. Remember, you can't play stuff in 1080p. It's gonna mess up the setting, the scaling, and it makes it look ugly. So remember that when you're messing with the settings. Like go to the 1650 by 1050. Yeah, we have 40. I think this would be the option that I would choose. I'm trying to make sure when I zoom in though that I'm not mad about this resolution. See how I jumped to 88? Let me see if I look up at the sky. Where we at? 48. See, that instability with the VRR is what really sells the VRR for me with these handhelds. Because it's like, why are you shooting up to 88 and then going back down to 36? What are you doing? But let's see. Yeah, ideally, I wouldn't want to do that either. I'll play it at 30, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just the type of guy I am. This game's not like you fighting nothing. I just don't really see the point of dropping it lower. So I would leave it optimized for me, of course. Oh, you can use AFMF. Yeah, I'm not a frame gen guy yet. I'm gonna try it at some point with other stuff, but I just feel like it just adds latency I don't like, and it doesn't really smooth out what I'm trying to do. Sometimes, and I'm gonna show a game that actually is tough to run. Like we're gonna end this off with like a Borderlands 4 experiment because that game is tough, but you really can't tell. I can't really tell from if I drop this down to 1050. Like I'm bugging. I'm pretty sure I can play it at 1050, but let's just do resolution scaling down to 75 and leave everything else the same, and that's going to keep us at where we want to be. At least for me, above 30, locked, and I feel like that's a good time. But yeah, that's what I would do, and I'm almost certain when we go into dungeons, we'll be at like 60. So that would be my ideal settings for this giggles. But the thing with the Steam Deck OLED, the difference between these two is that one has VRR, one does not. And I think when I feel the drops on that Steam Deck, I don't feel nothing on here. This feels smooth as butter for some reason. Yeah, so it's not for some reason, it's because of VRR. So let me go to a different area. No. Oh, I gotta go to the boat. I just got here technically, so I don't really remember where to go. Let's go to the Arena Craft Wharf, please. I think this was the biggest city too. I already talked to him. I already gave you my golden beetles, man. Calm down. But yeah, right now in this part of it, we have 51. So the VRR, man, I'm telling you, so it's a selling point. That's why you gotta put the money on the screen, not the. You gotta put that money into the screen, man. I'm trying to tell you, but yeah, I think this is 100% playable. I wouldn't feel a difference, and if you turn off that, you get more performance back. You're not paying attention to it. You're not feeling it. I don't see the point of trying to continue on with making something change. Let's see what this old man wants. I thought I talked to him. I guess he ain't got no man. Was it this? Oh no, that was him. Who is this? I guess that's not the old man that was yelling. Who's this guy? You won't, kind sir. I see you return, and you found any gold beetles? I don't think we have. We found some more. It's not quite enough to get my claw breakers. Alright, anyways. And it was at 63 when we was talking to him. Yeah. I guess the point of this one is use VR. The PS Portal update just made Xbox handheld obsolete. What? One's a PC One's a council. What are you talking about? You said the PlayStation Portal update just made Xbox handheld obsolete. All right. Who is this man in pain? Where is he? Oh, it's this guy. What's wrong with you? The pain. Hey, you there. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb on hand.
Hey!
I can spare him one.
Bless you.
I do be helping out the people.
Thank you.
What you got for me? They usually give you something back. Briny threads and tail baits. Okay. This game is very, I don't know. It's kind of like, to me, I really enjoy this game. And it's so much to kind of, it's like a thinking game. You gotta think about all the stuff that they're talking about and what's happening. But it's all like, you know, poor versus the rich. A lot of, you know, it's just a bunch of different topics that, you know, go on in normal society that they try to capture in this game. I like it a lot. So if you don't know about Metaphor Fantasio, you should check it out. It's a really good game. All right. I wish I could go to a dungeon, but I'm doing like I forget where I'm at in the game. And I have to come back to this later. But
That's your right.
I think I had to go to sleep or something at the end. I think the night
Be careful
time.
now.
I don't remember where I had to go. But the OLED, the visuals, like the... This is not where I was sleeping. Was it? Oh, this is where they eat. We can watch a little cutscene. I don't remember what's happening, and I could just replay my autosave, so...
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
And as you can see where that frame rate is.
Red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are.
And the thing that I'm talking about is like just on their bodies, there's like this moving jitter at all times, but it's not like super crazy. I think the higher resolution helps with it on this versus the Steam Deck, but I don't like it.
It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see it, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right? What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly?
And we in a race to become king, which is really cool. I really like this game. I like the whole concept of it. I'd help anyone in need. Obviously, I don't want to be king. I'll treat all tribes equally. I treat all tribes equally.
All tribes equally. Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit more cheese off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favours here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies, man.
I'm in love with Juno.
I admire Master Luis's power. What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Paraplus as some of his closest
Right now,
allies.
we're pretending to like this guy. Luis is the big bad. We're just trying to get into his group. So,
You got some brass tea, I'll
give you a little
that much.
background.
Already got more accomplished than that Gordell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now.
You're in. Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Stop it.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you.
I was just playing with you.
Fully business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's head.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone?
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders?
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
So?
Alright.
What now?
Let's just save. I'm gonna save on a different one because I don't remember where I was at. And then we gonna keep it pushing. Alright, but there it is. To me, the selling point on this one is VRR, and you know, allowing that to the technology to work on your favor. But there's so much inconsistency and stability in the game, unfortunately, that I'm not gonna limit myself at one point when it can be easily better at others. So I'm just let the VRR do what it's supposed to do, handle it. So outside of that, we can get up out of here.
What now?
System, return the title. Yeah. All right, what's the next game? What the heck is that? All right, what's next up? Oh, I can do it from there anyway. My library. How long we been doing this? Hour and 18? Okay. We got some time. I love Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z on this screen. That's just a screen showcase, to be honest. You can run that game very well. It's a screen showcase how colorful and vibrant it is. What other game have I optimized? I did Shadow of Tomb Raider, which is this one, man. This is a great game, but it's an old game, but it's still a great game. And they did ray tracing before it was even like a thing. Like they were putting the time in with this one. And I just show this off very briefly because this isn't a new game. I think we're gonna go to Borderlands 4 next, which is going to suck on here, and you probably should just use you should just GeForce Now stream it like I do. But anyways, 1680 by 1050. We did have to lower it. Full screen on, exclusive full screen, and I only lowering it means that how I wanted it to look. HDR is on here as well. You can go over to the next tab to get to your graphics settings. So we have texture qualities at high. We're gonna try 16 and see how that goes. We got shadow quality normal, ray trace shadows off, BTAO on, or ambient occlusion, depth of field normal, level of detail normal, tessellation on, Screen space off. Pure hair is normal. Biometric lighting is on. Lens flares and screen effects are all on. I tried to use the in-game benchmarking, but that is totally different than what you're playing. So I prefer to just go into the game and just play. But another thing about these games is you actually have to have played it and got far. I played this originally on my Xbox One, so my save is not on here. So yeah. Anyways, my Xbox One. That's where I played it. But the quality level on here is better than the Xbox One, and you can obviously see that with the shadows. And we're still in that window because this window for VRR is between 30 and 144. I am going to push the envelope every time so I can get to a visual quality that is better than consoles that you can ever get on a handheld. It's portable. Now I can obviously push this up more to get to a lock 48-ish, but this is why you want the screen. The screen I'm talking about, and I just ran into it. Talking junk, ran into a quicksand. This is why you want the screen. This is why you want the VRR. And this is the level that we are at now when it comes to portable gaming on PC handhelds. There's nothing like it. There's nothing to compare to this. Ugh, disgusting. There's nothing to compare to this. And to me, it's just, I don't know. It's just great. So I would 100% play this game. And I know the starting area is probably one of the more heavier areas with all the shadowing and the tessellation and all of the different stuff. But it's definitely one of the harder areas for it to run. And it's sitting around 39, 40. And if I wanted to push the performance more, you know what you got to do. You can go into your custom. You can go here. You can turn that up. I did have to drop it to 1050 in this game because it is, again, we're pushing so much fidelity right now. There's nothing else to say outside of we're just pushing a lot of fidelity. You can zoom in at any part of this and see why it could probably take this handheld down to 1050. But at the end of the day, this is the visual quality you want to see. This looks better than Uncharted, in my opinion. I know that might be a little bit crazy, but this looks better to me than Uncharted. Shadow of Tomb Raider was doing stuff that those games never would do. And to me, this is probably one of the most impressive games out of that generation, hands down. It's well optimized, great experience, fun gameplay. You can't get much better than this. So, with all that being said, you get you some volumetrics going. This here is just a showcase. Obviously, it's an old game, but this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Obviously, turning off that overlay. Obviously, I keep it at performance, but boosting that up some more, you can get more of a visual experience out of this game. But these are my optimized settings. This is what I like to see. This is what I prefer. Now, if you want a 60, you can obviously get a 60. It's all preference. But this is what I like. So I'm showing y'all what I like. And I like to push the fidelity to the max, especially on these older games that can handle it. So yeah. And what I was supposed to do, I was supposed to go cut down some trees, so let me go do that. I was supposed to go cut down my equipment. That's what I was supposed to do. singing that?
Start rolling the supplies up.
Lord. Oh, you can't climb trees with the. Got you can climb them trees.
Yes. Now I can get my gear back.
We do have real hair on, so we get all the strands as well.
Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Anyone? Come in.
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
Wait, don't I got the... I thought I could do the thing. I guess I can't yet. Yeah, I can. The heck? Don't she have a thing where she can... Oh, maybe I don't have what's name yet. I just gotta jump? That's not a makeable jump, guys. What do they want me to do? I don't remember. Dang it. That's not a jump I can make. Oh. Bro, I almost killed myself. I was like... I'm like, bro, where's the other tree? Yeah. And I cut it down. Yeah, we playing Tomb Raider Apollo, just showing off the Legion Go. But
Miguel? I don't like this. Miguel? Where are you?
I'm doing good, Apollo. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Miguel?
I got sick on Monday, so I'm recovering still, but overall I'm feeling a lot better. Took the kids did the Halloween thing. They touched something. They 3-year-olds, of course they touched something. And it ran through the house per usual, man. Per usual. Well, if you got kids, you would know. But if you don't, yeah. That's normally what happens. Your kids get sick, you get sick. Good. I would 100% play like this, and yes, this is better than PS5 and Xbox quality. Till this day. Even if you're running in backwards compat, yes, it's better. So there's plenty of times where I've had moments like, dang, I really got a PlayStation 5 in my hands. Especially on these older games, dude. make it through the territory. Remember when you had to do the mud and hiding in the trees? I felt like a real assassin on this one. I know you finna attack me, Panther.
Got to be careful here. Damn it.
Playing around with me. How do you make arrows again? Scramble, girl, scramble. Don't play with me, boy. Yeah, you better run.
It's working.
I love this gameplay. Stop playing with me. Oh, I can craft? Hurry up, hurry up. I forgot I could craft. Yeah. Bro, I didn't hit you three. I'm hitting you dead in your... Yeah, you better run. Hold on, can I craft some more? Is that his boy? Wait, is that the same lion? I mean, the same... No, that's not. This is his boy. Get off me. Oh, stab that. I was a little too into that. Bro, I just put pause on your mans. I will do the same. That was insane. I don't remember that part. Man, I gotta play all these games again. You can hold LB and tap A to heal. But yeah, great game. Great game, great quality. You'll have a great time with this. You say, how does everything run? Like the things you like and don't like. The things I don't like is that it's a hand PC. The things I do like is the performance. The screen is OLED. I like the Legion Ghost configurations for the FPS mode. But the biggest thing holding it back is that it's still a PC, and Microsoft ain't got to the point yet where they are making all the best decisions to make these a little bit more user friendly. But I got into PC gaming like in 2018, 2017. So I've been building my catalog up, and now I can just play all that stuff on the go, most of it. There's nothing that really this thing can't run. It's only when companies aren't optimizing their games, because this is legitimately to the point now where it can run pretty much all PlayStation 5, and it's in that generation. It can run on low settings, and there's some times where it can even beat out the experience that you'll get elsewhere just because it has that PC component to it. But this is firmly that has the ability to play most games that are Xbox Series X and Xbox PlayStation 5 games. So there is, it's not like the gap is getting smaller because those things are still more powerful. It's just that the fact that these things can run the back catalog and everything much better than those other systems could, and it's on a handheld. So that's what makes this super, super valuable. But you can still run modern games today. Do I want that experience for my first time playing a game? Absolutely not. That's not how I play my games. I have the setup for my setup to be, a very great experience. I really don't need this to be the one I play all my main games on. But if I'm going to be playing in handheld, it can still run it and have that capability. And that's what the value of this is. So let's go ahead and quit this one. Oh, just to show y'all the settings again. This is where I'm at to get that type of performance at this level. We did have to drop the resolution down to 1050p. So 1680 by 1050. Full screen, exclusive full screen. We also had turned on AMD's Fidelity Cast. I don't even know if I should have that on, to be honest. Monitor refresh rate is at 144 because it is 144 hertz. VSync is off. HDR is on. You gotta make sure you have your luminance where you want it to be. That's where I had mine. TAA, anti-aliasing, which I probably should have had. TAA looked fine to me. I'm not gonna rock the boat, but you can probably mess around with some of this stuff too. Texture quality is high. 16 anisotropic, so that's 16 times normal for the shadow quality. Ray trace shadows is off, so it'll look even better if I turn the ray traced on, but I wanted to keep it at least above 40 at all times, and I felt like it was doing that, but maybe we can do some more tweaking. Ambient occlusion, BTAO. We have depth of field normal, level of detail normal, tessellation on, bloom on, motion blur is on, screen space reflections is off. We have screen space contact shadows off, pure hair is normal, biometric lighting is on, lens flares and screen effects are on. And again, I'm running in the profile of performance, not custom. You can run this at custom and probably get a little bit more performance out of it. So keep that in mind as well. I don't try to push the system. I try to optimize battery. So let's quit game and go on to the next. Oh, Giggles asked if I had Ghost. I don't have Ghost of Tsushima on here. I played those all on the PlayStation and I haven't rebought them. So no, I don't, unfortunately. I do plan to set up remote play. That's how I usually play my PlayStation games on here. I just remote play them. But I do not own necessarily the Steam version of Ghost of Tsushima. They ain't getting my money twice. I was feeling the same way about Uncharted. I was like, man, should I benchmark these for the people? But then I was like, bro, I already own the game. It's just on the console. I'm not buying it again just to show y'all. I was like, I'm ODing at that point. That's why I feel like people that do that, I'm just like, did y'all actually play it when it came out? Because I had to play it. I had to play those games when it came out. Ragnarok, God of War, Uncharted, Last of Us. Like, I played those when they first dropped. So to go back and double back and not lose my save and all that stuff. I think you might be able to carry over your save now. Maybe. But I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. And the next game is probably going to be the last, and that's Borderlands 4. So let's play that. Oh, this is not going to be a good time, but but we'll see. I tried my best to make this game look good and play good. What's funny is that the shader quality, I mean, the compiling of shaders got much faster, obviously, when you give it time to play. But yeah, shader quality, or at least the compiling of shaders, got quicker, obviously. But everything else, man, it just feels like they do not want you to play this game on the go. They don't want you to play it on the go. You might as well play Borderlands 3. When they went to Unreal Engine, it took away all types of stability. And as you can see in this corner, I had to turn the FPS on because I was like, maybe if I turn the overlay off, I get a little bit more performance out of it. It's okay. Like, my settings will be probably the settings that make the most sense. And now they're not letting me do my thing again. Ugh. Okay, let me turn it off, turn it back on. Let's see if that works first. Let's try this. Okay, that worked. So, here's my settings. We're currently sitting at 45 FPS on the title screen. You know that's not going to be the same when we get in the game. But we're at full screen. We're at 1280 by 800p. Yes. Disgusting. Limit of frame rate is off. Virtual sync is off. Calibrating the display, I have HDR on. It's at 600 brightness. We have the field of view at 90. Vehicle field of view at 90. We also have our let me go back to the advanced. We have basic presets at low. FSR is on, but it's at quality level. We have scene capture capability at low. Frame gen is off, which I should probably turn on, but again, it just lowers the window, and I don't like how it feels. So I will turn it on in the game to kind of get y'all to see the difference. But right now, I'm gonna leave it off. Everything is at low. So the HLOD loading range, near, low, low. Texture streaming speed I put to high because I just couldn't stand how long it took for the textures to load in, even if they are low textures. Like, what the heck is taking y'all so long to load in the texture? So I put that to high. Anisotropic filtering is off. And I probably should just turn that back to 4 times. Yeah. I don't know why I was off. Foliage density is at very low, not off. We have volumetric at low, low, low. The volumetric clouds is disabled. Lighting quality low. Reflections quality is low. Shading quality low. Post-processing is low. We got motion blur set to low as well. So that is my settings. Let's go ahead and apply. To me, the biggest thing that makes this stuff look, that makes it lacking, like why did I just drop 4 frames if I turn on anisotropic filter? Like, come on, man. Anyways, this game is weird, so I don't think the performance is going to look good. But if you were trying to have an experience where you're like, man, I just gotta hop on, get some stuff done, and get off, this is the best I've seen anybody's Borderlands settings look. To me, this still feels like the game Borderlands 4 and not a garbled mess that everybody shows off. It's at 33 frames per second, so it is pretty bad, but it's at least trying to stay at 30 most of the time. But when you get into a fight, you already know what's going to happen. So let's go find a fight. Actually, let me hop on my thing to show y'all that. Wait, how you hop on that thing? Oh, yeah, there we go. So, boosting, we still at 28. Not bad, not terrible. You can get away with it. It's not crazy bad, right? Let's go find an enemy. I'm trying to find some enemies real quick. Why can't I find any enemies? This is my second character. I already beat it with Harlow. As soon as you get into some place where you gotta load some new textures, like the more you play it, obviously the better it's gonna be because you ain't loading textures no more. Or loading shaders, sorry, not textures, shaders. But look at this. I'm at 25. Ain't no... Why is my kid so loud? Oh, they must be, they just got up. I'm about to die? Don't die. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, can I kill him? Okay. Anyways, we're sitting at around 30. But the idea of my settings was that I didn't want it to not look they optimized it, and they also got a few modded guns for it if you want. They optimized Borderlands, they modded it. Really? I need to check that out then. Obviously, I want to present what the normal customer will see and experience if they play this game. But if you can mod it and make it look better and make it run better, oh, I'm all here for it. But yeah. So what I was trying to showcase is the game still looks like Borderlands 4. Even if it runs like dog water, when they optimize it some more and you play it a little bit on here, you should have a stable 30 on the Legion Go at portable at the portable TDP. Now if you go into if you boost it and go into custom, like I only boost it to 25. I don't know why this say 37. So let me lower this down to where I want it to be. That's 28. And then it should be at like 30 for the FPPT, I think. So I can obviously now I'm sitting at around 40. I'm getting a decent more, but this is what's going to change the difference of you going into a fight and not. And then I want to show you guys what that looks like with frame gen on. So let me go find a fight again. I keep pressing the wrong freaking button. I think it was here, right? Yeah. Man, I wish I had my other character. Because I don't know, I don't got nothing for her. I just started her. And you can tell, because I don't have nothing. I don't even know how this stuff works. Now, let me show y'all. It's still sitting at that 30, at least. Feels terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Still feels terrible. But, it's sitting at 30 at least. Now let me turn on frame gen and let me show y'all what that looks like. And I keep the blur on because it helps, you know, my eyes feel a little bit better watching this stuff go up and down like crazy. So now we're sitting at 42 and it's going to help smooth out. This is the first time I've ever seen something actually do what it's meant to do. It's smooth out the overall look. But as you can see on the right and left, you see all that? What the heck is that? That's because of the frame gen. And this ain't even... You know how crazy Borderlands get, man. Why can't... I don't got no bullets? Oh, I do. Man, my goodness. You know how crazy Borderlands get. But to me, there is going to be a point where this is going to run well. It's not going to be anything that the user can do. this should be the optimal look of what this game should be portable. Period. Like these are the settings. They need to fix their game. So, period, it should be low. This should be FSR, it should be on quality. I'm not dropping it lower than that because the clarity goes even worse. They need to have these settings become what they push for these handhelds, because them pretending like their game is optimized is insane to me. This is an optimized game. This is the norm for what this should look like when you go into your settings for a PC handheld. But at the same time, it needs to run well in every situation. I think we're almost there. To me, this is the best we're going to see on this. I wouldn't expect more visual clarity, but I will expect their frame gen to be better, and I do expect them to at least pop that performance up to 40 FPS standard across the board when we're running around, because I know they can get there. It's just whether or not they can actually get it done in a time where people are actually gonna still be playing this game. Because no, I don't want to go back and play Borderlands 2, and no, I don't want to play Borderlands 3. I want to play Borderlands 4, and I want to have an experience that's decent on handhelds. Some people are comfortable with this right now, and that's cool. I'm not. I need them to get to 40, and I need them to have some optimizations for handhelds. I need them to, if they need to go in and adjust some settings, however they want to do, maybe they want to just create a handheld mode. Whatever they want to do. But there has to be some optimizations that we can get to without having to mod the game ourselves. So, like, I'm fighting one thing. I'm still at 30, of course, because I'm at 60 right now. So, but now I'm at 20. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's not stable. So, the idea is them to get to a stable experience that actually still looks like Borderlands. Oh my goodness. Can you, like, not just bleed out? But to me, I can work with this. If I had this quality on a handheld and I'm just running around trying to finish up some stuff I need to do, or grinding, I'm okay with that. This isn't ugly at this point. I thought it was going to be ugly, but I actually was able to find settings that I found to not be as, pulled back as we see for most people that's playing this game on a handheld. Like, these are good settings, or at least their baseline is still good. It's just now we need to, one, buddy up that frame gen, make sure it's better, and two, they need to just drop some handheld optimizations. I think we'll be good. They do some overall optimization on their game in general. So I'm sure this wasn't the experience people were getting at these settings before. Anyways, are you serious, Google? Thanks, Google. Thanks, Google. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, though. I didn't really have much else I wanted to go over. There's plenty of other games I'm going to be testing and optimizing for, but the crux of what I was going to show today has been shown. I think this game can definitely become a useful and playable experience on the go. We just have to keep pushing Gearbox to make the optimization changes and update. So, which I think they'll get to at some point. I mean, this game made enough money, so it's not like there isn't a demand. And as we come out with those PS6 handhelds and all that other junk, we'll start to see that stuff trickle over. So that's my expectation. Unreal Engine is tough. Being a whole open world game, not having any loading screens, that's a big change for this game. So I can get why it's demanding, but you should have planned for that. In my opinion, you should have planned for it, buddy. So yeah. anyways, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. No, yeah, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday and Tuesday, I usually jump on around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, but I'll be back. See y'all in the next one. Enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy the day. Play some games. Stop optimizing and just play some games. You leave it to me, I guess, since that's the point of this channel and what I want to do. But yeah, play some games. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the family. See y'all in the next one. Peace.